Like, why won't you let me leave, huh? I get it. Yeah, it's because you want me, isn't it? You want me? Well, Miss Blair, all you had to do was ask. You're so lonely and pathetic. You have to bully these poor kids to make you feel good. Well, you know, I can make you feel good, Miss Blair. I can make you feel real good.
You're such a...
You know what? You're too hot to be in this hellhole of school 24/7 anyway. What happened to you, huh? Someone break your heart in college? No man in your life? No kids of your own you can torture?
Oh.
Well, that was a good one. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave now. And if you don't want me to tell anybody right now, you're going to have to never leave me alone. Or I'm going to have to report you. All right? See you, babe.
You do what you need to do, but you'll do it at 3 o'clock. Now sit your ass down. You all have your assignment. Get to work.
Maybe we should get started on that paper?
I'm working on shit.
Haven't you caused enough trouble today?
Me? I'm sorry, I'm not the one who just hit a student and is now forcing him to sit here all freaking day.
You deserved it and you know it.
Listen, Patty, I'm this close to going off. This close. And when I do, you're the first person that I'm going after, all right?
Anytime your scrawny ass actually feels like getting up and doing something, I'll be right here, buddy.
Can you both please stop measuring your genitals and get over yourself?
I cannot handle the testosterone in here.
Yeah, well, from what I hear, you like a large amount of testosterone.
Liz, you okay?
What are you doing?
Look, you guys don't have to worry about writing the paper. I'll write it myself. Just please don't get gross in here.
Are you serious? An AP just slapped a kid in front of all of us, and you're worried about us for your virgin years?
Yeah, I can take care of that virgin thing for you, Liz. Anytime, anywhere.
That's it!
Charles, sit your ass down. It's not worth it, and never will be.
All it's gonna take is just one punch, and it'll keep working.
Blair will expel you. She's on a warpath and will take us all out if we give her a reason to. I think he's had enough physical punishment for one day.
Fine. But the moment I get up, nobody's stopping me.
Yeah, that's right. You listen to the ugly sister.
If you get up again, Charles, I won't stop you. Hell, I might even help.
Maybe I'd like that, Pam.
No, you wouldn't.
He didn't deserve it.
What?
He didn't deserve to be slapped, not by an administrator. She's supposed to be here to punish us, yes, but also to keep us safe. She let her emotions get the better of her, and now we sit here arguing with ourselves when we should all leave and report her. It isn't right. If we can't be safe here alone on a Saturday, then there's nowhere safe.
Safe from what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Never mind.
Look, you can't just say something like that and then brush us off. Do you need to talk about something?
Screw you, prude.
Yeah, I like her. What's your name, sweetheart?
Mine? It's Veronica. What do you care?
Because I know a kindred spirit when I see her. You want to go make out?
Really?
Sure.
Dude, she's 14 years old. Don't do this to her. Don't drag her into your game because she's too young and stupid to fall for them.
Hey, ass clown. I'm sitting right here. Stop talking like I ain't.
Yeah, ass clown. She's a big girl. She'll make her own big decisions. It's not my fault they put a 14-year-old, a bunch of 18-year-olds anyway. The way I see it, we can learn together, and we can be together.
You know what? Fine, Mark. Have a blast. But the moment she says no, and you don't stop, I'll beat your ass so fucking hard you'll be in the hospital for weeks. It'll be really tough to get you fixed then.
You coming, Veronica?
Veronica, don't do it. He's not a good guy. He'll just throw you away when he's done with you.
Guess you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
Okay, everyone, shut up and sit down. Now! No more threats, no more insults. I am not going to sit here for the next 5.5 hours dealing with all of this bickering. Liz, I'll help you write the essay. Anyone else care to join me? Thank you. Go cheer up. Anyone else? Fine. Where did that come from? I'm an army brat. I learned to be forceful.
I wrote down some ideas about what to write about.
Oh, great. Can I see them?
Yeah.
Peer pressure. That's a good one. Probably what Blair's after.
Who cares what Blair wants?
Are you ready to help with this?
No, I'm just saying.
Well, we would appreciate your help, but please leave us alone until you're ready to commit to this assignment. Yeah. No. Sorry. Dress code. That's a good one.
Ugh. What's the matter, Joy? Fingertip length isn't short enough for you?
Please, you sure skin with all those holes in your pants than I ever do. Don't your parents love you enough to buy you some new clothes every once in a while?
Actually, Joy, these are new. I just like them better with holes in them. What I don't understand is why they're so strict throughout the school day, but they let you and your trashy friends parade around half naked as soon as the final bell rings.
It's because we have to exercise. Duh.
And don't get me started on how short your uniforms are. You give every 60-year-old pervert in this town something to look forward to on a weekly basis. It's disgusting.
She has a point.
I don't really have a problem with how short they are.
I don't see the big deal.
You were all so dumb. We're showing school spirit.
Oh, give me a break.
Listen, she's right, Joy. I'm not thinking about school spirit when you wear that. Oh, I'm thinking about.
Oh, wow. Me and Fatty have something in common. Wow.
Do you guys think that the cheerleading uniforms will change once we start school uniforms?
Wait, what?
Do you know anything?
It's just a rumor. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, easy for you to say. He won't be here next year.
Thank God we're leaving him with that because of OFES. I just couldn't deal with that. The school has no right to take away our right to express ourselves.
Or in your case, the opportunity to advertise to future clients.
At least boys look at me and want something. All they do is pity me.
Hey, hitting can be a natural aphrodisiac, okay? It's science.
You're so gross.
I, for one, think it'll do us some good. It'll give us more time to focus on academics instead of worrying about if this skirt is going to get me sent to ISS. It would level the playing field a little. There's a completely different wardrobe where I lived before. I didn't have time to buy new clothes.
I was wondering why you dressed like this 2010.
You're such a great member of FBLA.
I'm not FBLA.
Don't you guys think it'll limit creativity? Doesn't the school system do that enough already?
Maybe there's something on this list we can all agree on. Oh, why did you write adults down here?
Well, we're meant to conform to them, aren't we?
What do you mean?
You know what? Actually, it's kind of a stupid idea. Let's go ahead and sketch that one
No,
out.
no, no. I want to hear your idea.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's just that all the adults in our lives need us to do something. Our parents need us to succeed. Our teachers want us to listen and learn. Even Blair needed us to conform to her will. And when Mark didn't and he pushed her, she brought it down on him and he conformed.
Hey, nah. I didn't conform to that.
You're still sitting here, aren't you? So shut up.
Go on, Kira.
Well, that's it. Like I said, we're asked to conform to all adults in our lives because we're too young to find our place in society. And by the time we're old enough, it's too late. We've already conformed. And even if we tell ourselves that we're doing everything in our power not to conform, we just end up reaching out to other nonconformists and then conforming to them. So do we even really have a say in what we'll be or what we do after we graduate high school or college? I just don't think we're all as independent as we like to think we are. That's all.
Damn.
That was really insightful. Thank you for sharing with us.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I don't think I've heard a more honest thing in my life.
I feel like you just described my entire childhood.
You're not falling for this crap, are you?
Dude, shut up.
What was that for?
I don't know who needed that hug more, but I know it had to be done.
So, what do we do now?
Look, we should talk about this. I don't give a damn about the paper, but we need to talk about this.
I'll take some notes while we discuss, just in case we do end up writing the paper. That's a good idea, Liz.
You guys are so lame. I'm going to sleep.
This would be good for you, you know. It could be good for all of us.
No thanks.
Forget him. He's a loser.
Losers need love too.
So, how do we discuss this?
I say we go one at a time. Anyone brave enough to go first?
Kira started this. She should go first.
No, please.
Let Huron go when she's ready. She's been brave enough for one day.
Hey guys, what are you all doing?
Joy, do you want to tell us why you were crying earlier?
Crying? I wasn't. Don't worry about it.
Why were you crying?
It was just what Kira said just hit me. Made me realize how much of a sick and twisted effect my mother's had on me. My mom, I've been conforming to her my entire life. She has been turning me into a little puppet ever since she lost her looks. All the partying, all the boys, she put all that there. She turned me into a school slut because that's what she was growing up.
I can't believe you got an F in science. Don't worry about it though. Girls like us don't need science. Everything will change next year, trust me.
How so, Mom?
Well, you'll be in high school, my love, and you'll finish developing, and everyone will be fawning all over you.
Mom, please don't say developing again.
It's a part of nature. It's going to happen. If you can't talk to me about it, who can you talk to?
I guess you have a point. So, what changes exactly?
Let's just say things get a whole lot easier. Opportunities and men will all come knocking, and you'll get everything your little heart could dream of, just like your mama.
You mean boys, Mom, not men.
Well, boys at first, honey, but before you know it, older men will be interested in you too. That's when the real fun begins.
Mom, that's gross.
It's natural, especially for people like us. And you have to use those assets as quickly as possible, because one day, you'll lose them, like me.
Mom, don't say that. You're beautiful. You just got a big man to marry you. How many people can say that?
Honey, you're sweet. The first 4 married me for my looks. This one was different. This one was just bored and had nothing better to do.
That's so sad.
Oh, but don't worry about it. It's my problem, not yours. Besides, I made sure his bank account was worth it when he changed his mind about me.
Mom, you're already collecting alimony from your first 4 husbands. When is enough enough?
When my little girl has enough money to do whatever she wants after high school, and I can have a nice big pool in the backyard.
Mom!
I'm kidding. Besides, you're going to be too beautiful to need any help from me anyway.
Mom, you know I'm smart, right?
Oh, of course, honey, but brains can only get you so far. You have to be smart enough to use what your mama gave you.
Are you talking about my boobs again?
Hey, they're called breasts at your age. In a few years, you can call them boobs.
I just don't understand how they're going to help me.
You know that F you have now?
In science, yeah.
When your boobs come in, you will never get another F in your life.
But how is
I was also bad at science. Biology, to be exact. I ended up with the highest grade in the class because I was smart enough to use my looks to get what I wanted. There's nothing like a good balance between tits and wits.
So what? You flirted with him and he gave you an A?
Well, it started out as flirting.
Wait, you're not saying... Gross!
He was actually quite handsome.
How old was he?
33?
Was he married?
I can't remember.
And that's what you expect me to do?
Well, not now, but in a few years, yes. I expect you to do whatever it takes to get ahead. I want you to have fun while you do it. Do you understand?
Yes, Mom. That was the moment I knew there was something seriously wrong with my mother. Well, that's not true. I always knew it, but that moment verified it, and it set my entire future in motion. About a week later, I wanted this boy's chocolate milk, and I kissed him for it. My first kiss was haunted by my mother's voice echoing inside my head. Do whatever it takes to get ahead in the world. Have fun while you do it. I didn't have very much fun while kissing that boy, but I thoroughly enjoyed the chocolate milk. I felt like I had earned it and that my mother would be proud of me. So I did a whole lot of kissing for the rest of 8th grade. That Halloween, I came home with 12 bags of candy. You know, it's really amazing the power women hold over men. My mom threw it all away so I wouldn't get fat. I told her how I got it, thinking that she'd let me keep it, but she just smiled at me and said, "Good job, Joy, but when you eat all that candy, will stop giving you the things you want." That thought scared me so much. I started counting calories the next day. I still will not eat more than 1,200 calories a day. I didn't want to lose my looks before I could take advantage of them. I tried out for cheerleading just for the exercise.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Were the rumors last year about Mr. Matthews true?
What rumors?
Come on, Liz. Even
I feel too guilty about that, Pam. I don't want to talk about it.
He was my favorite teacher, and I'd really like to know.
Okay.
Can I help you, Joy?
Maybe.
Well, what is it?
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out.
No, you should be getting the class.
Oh, you can just write me a pass. No one will care.
Joy, I'm not writing you a pass. You need to go.
Mr. Matthews, you look so stressed.
Joy, what is the matter with you? This is totally inappropriate.
You're always so appropriate. Why don't you live a little? I see the way you stare at me.
Joy, I apologize if you think I stare at you during class. I never meant to make you feel uncomfortable.
Who said I'm uncomfortable? I like it, actually. A young, strong, intelligent teacher noticing little old me. It's so hot.
Right. Look, is this about the F on your last test? I told you, I dropped the lowest test grade at the end of the semester. As long as you study for the others, you'll be fine.
But I don't want to be fine. I want to be perfect. 100% class average and no more studying, of course.
Why are you doing this?
Because deep down inside, you want me to.
Please, leave.
Why don't you make me?
Look,
Bill, can I call you Bill?
Please, leave.
Bill, you really don't have to make this so difficult. You know what I want and what I'm willing to do for it. It's a win-win.
No, it's inappropriate. I can't.
Look, I will never say anything to anybody. It'll be our little secret. I can tell you want me, just give it to temptation.
No, I need to. I can't. I'm sorry for. Look, I'm going to have to ask you to please leave my classroom. If you don't, I'm going to have to report this. Begging you to please leave my classroom.
You are a coward! A scared loser that's too afraid to get his hands dirty. You have no idea what you're missing out on, you moron! You're just like every other teacher I've slept with at this school. You're no different. You kissed me back. God, you're so pathetic. I'm not the pathetic one here. You are.
I never said.
Screw you!
That's it? That's all that happened?
Yeah,
So he got fired for nothing?
How could you do that to him?
I didn't. My mom did. I told her what happened, and she called the principal that night. And they kept it quiet. She told them that he tried to take advantage of me. And I went along with it. I helped ruin that man's life.
That's horrible.
I think I'm done now.
Do you feel any better?
No, I feel worse, actually. I feel like you guys are all judging me even worse than you normally do.
The point of this wasn't to judge each other.
She's right. We've all done some terrible things. Joy made a mistake, or really screwed up one, but it's not our place to judge her, and it's definitely not going to bring Mr. Matthews back. Mom, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this.
Don't go anywhere, woman. Let's see what's so important that doughboy here had to interrupt us.
I got my report card, sir.
And why the hell should I care about that?
I improved most of my grades.
Is that a fact? Honey, come take a look at this.
All B's. Nice job, son.
What did I tell you, Amanda, about being soft on him? Get the hell out of here before I smack you one.
I did the best I could, Dad. Honestly.
What did I tell you about talking out of turn, boy? These grades suck. How the hell did you get a B in gym class?
He's just mad because I told him I quit the football team.
You did. What?
I decided to quit the football team.
You're too young and stupid to be making decisions, fatso! Why? You gonna be a queer and join drama or home ec? You turning on me, boy?
No, sir. I want to join the band.
You idiot! I'm your father, and I make all the decisions for you and your damn mother, you hear me? You're right. You're too soft to be a football player. A real football player would fight back, but you just lie there and take it. But that's okay, because this is fun for me, Charlie. All the fun in the world. Get up. Did you not hear me? I said, get up! You know, your mother must have cheated on me, because no son of mine would be as pathetic as you are. Take your straight B report card that you're so proud of, and go to your room, you fat slob.
Did you ever get straight B's, Dad?
What did you say to me?
Nothing, sir.
You think you're smarter than me?
No, sir.
Amanda, get your ass in here!
What did we do now?
Your son seems to think he's smarter than me.
Son, your father is a very intelligent man, and I love him. I love him more than I love you. And if you keep back talking him, I will throw you out of this house myself. You're just going to take your beans and stay in your room until we allow you to come out. Do you understand me?
Oh, look. The little band nerd is crying. That's a real shame. Get out of my face. You're not eating dinner tonight. We'll stomach you in the morning.
Band geek. The little band geek is crying. It's a band nerd, you idiot.
Did you just...
I used to pity you. I used to feel sorry for all the hate you must have inside to beat me like you do. Never again. You will never lay a hand on me or I will kill you. You understand me? You want to take out on someone, you take out on her. I hate you and I hate her even more. You both can go die for all I care.
How did I not know that about you?
You never asked.
Don't be like that, Charles.
She's right. My dad knew where to hit me so that it wouldn't show. Told me not to shower after the games till I got home. Football players are really weird about not showering.
Yeah. Football players they're all tools. Anyway, your dad and my dad should really get bored together.
Another Breakfast Club reference? Really?
I didn't know what else to say.
It's a good line.
Is this movie on Netflix or something?
I'm going to punch you.
Thank you
For what?
for telling us that to change the subject. It was sweet.
Anything for a pretty lady.
So the old man ever hit you again, or?
Not yet. But every morning I wake up and I can hear him beating her.
Ah, congratulations.
Dude, shut up.
Excuse me?
That's not what he meant. He was just angry when he said that.
I just...
Do all of your parents suck?
Why don't one of you guys go so we can get some positive vibes going? Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Yes.
Don't get too excited. You're going home.
worry about. They're all morons. I can't wait to see you next week. Yes, I've gotten much stronger. I can do 33 push-ups now. What do you mean you don't believe me? Well, I'll just show you when you get here. Oh, the only thing better than my push-ups is my GPA this semester. I know. No, I haven't joined any clubs or anything. Because I'm a loner, Dad. I have to do my own thing. No, it's just, I'm afraid we're gonna move again and... No. Don't feel bad, Daddy. I understand. See, this is why I don't tell you. All I do is make you feel bad and I don't want to. I understand it's your job. Stop worrying about me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll tell Mom you said hello. I love you, Daddy. Stay safe. Bye. Mom, Uncle Ryan, what are you doing here?
Your mom needed me to fix something in her room, and I got hungry, so I was going to make a sandwich.
Why are you in my dad's room?
Oh, this, your mom said I could borrow it, and it was just so nice that I had to...
Any chance you have time for one more? Happy.
Mom? What the hell is going on?
Right. I'm gonna go. Sorry I couldn't fix that thing in there. Yeah. Goodbye. Don't be too hard on your mom. We get lonely sometimes.
Isn't this the part you say this isn't what it looks like?
You're too smart for that, Kathy. I didn't want to insult your intelligence.
Does Dad know?
No, of course not.
You're gonna beg me not to tell him?
I'm gonna ask you to think about that before you say anything. This would kill your father.
Then why did you do it?
I don't know.
Don't give me that. Why him? Why his own brother?
Because he's here, and your dad isn't.
But it's his brother, you sick, twisted...
Okay, look, you're upset. I get it.
What about Aunt Jane? Your sister-in-law? How could you do this to her? To both of them?
Jane isn't as perfect as everyone thinks she is.
And you are the perfect person to judge her, little Miss Innocent.
I never said I was innocent. I know what I did was wrong.
Don't sit there and pretend you did this years ago. It's not something you did. It's what you're doing. How long has this been going on?
That's none of your business.
Is this why you've been working so late each month? Is it because you're with him? Screw you.
Please, don't tell your father.
So much for not begging. Give me my phone.
Please, he won't be able to recover from this. Not again.
Again? What does that mean?
This isn't the first time this has happened. I had an affair with a coworker right after you were born. Alone. And all you did was cry those first few months.
Don't use me as an excuse, you selfish coward.
I'm not using you as an excuse. I'm just trying
trying to justify my actions so you might understand.
Understand what? That my father has dedicated his entire life to you, to us, and you betrayed him over and over again?
Your father dedicated his life to the army, not to me and not to you.
He joined the army for us!
You weren't there! I begged him not to enlist. I begged him to do something, anything else with his life. He was so scared he wouldn't be able to support us, he joined without even telling me. I didn't see or hear from him for 3 days before he got around to telling me. Your father is the selfish coward, not me.
Now give me my phone.
I can't. I can't let you tell him. Kill him. It will. Do you know what your father did when he caught us? Nothing. He didn't yell. He didn't scream. He didn't fight. He just went into the living room and sat there, waiting for him to leave. I talked to him for hours, saying the same things I'm saying to you now. He just sat there, motionless. I wanted him to yell. I wanted him to scream and hit me. I wanted something out of him, and he gave me nothing. Finally, I slapped him. Again and again, trying to get a reaction out of him. I ended up scratching him with my engagement ring. I don't know if it was the pain or the blood, but he finally reacted. He grabbed me by the arms and pushed me against the wall. I thought he was going to kill me. He looked me dead in the eye and told me he was sorry. He apologized to me. We fell asleep on the living room floor, crying our eyes out. I woke up the next morning and he was playing with me in your room. I made pancakes. And he acted like nothing happened. Look, Kathy, I know you hate me right now. I get it. I deserve it. But you can't tell him. There was something in that apology. Something in the way he cried that night. If you tell him I'm sleeping with his brother, it'll kill him. I know it will. Well, Uncle Ryan, we were both in the wrong place at the right time.
Will you end it?
Honey, it's not this.
Will you end it? Please give me my phone. I became very rebellious the next couple weeks, until my dad finally straightened me out. My mother and I are civil towards each other, but our relationship is all but dead. I never told my father. I knew she was right. He wouldn't be able to handle it. I haven't spoken to Uncle Ryan since that day.
I thought you said your parents did it. So.
Well, comparatively speaking. It's funny. That wasn't the story I was gonna tell, but I chickened out, I guess.
What were you going to tell?
It's pretty obvious I'm not ready yet.
I get that, but I've heard it really helps, just to get it out there.
I'll take your word for it. Well, guess it's my turn.
so nice, Elizabeth. You're too kind.
Such a generous gesture. You really didn't have to.
Of course I did, Mom. I love you.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Stop being rude. So, do you have any plans for tonight?
Well, this being our 5th wedding anniversary and all, I thought
Fifth?
Your mom is still 29, dear. You know that. So we've only been married for 5 years.
Oh, you're so funny, Dad.
You're a riot, Harold.
This is literally my worst nightmare.
So how was school today?
It was great. We got our progress reports and everything. Straight A's, as usual.
That's fantastic, dear.
What's that over there?
Where?
Out the window, beyond the horizon.
I don't see anything.
It's our daughter's future, Beverly, and it's as bright as the sun.
Dad.
He's right, you know. Soon you'll be out of high school, then off to Harvard, where you'll get the best education, and possibly be lucky enough to meet the man of your dreams, just like I did.
I hope so, Mom.
I know so.
I've been thinking a lot about college and my future.
As well you should. It's never too early to think about your future. Why? I knew what I wanted to do since I was 8, and I went out and did it. You have the steam driving you, Pumpkin.
Thanks, Dad. I was just thinking it might not be such a good idea to, put all my eggs in one basket. I was thinking I could apply to some other Ivy League schools. Just to see, just in case.
Lenny, why are you doubting yourself? You've always wanted to go to Harvard.
It's Harvard or bust, young lady. You know that.
I know, Dad. I do want to go to Harvard. It's not reasonable today. All the applicants and variables, a perfect GPA just isn't good enough. I would get just as good of an education if I went to
No,
Yale.
you wouldn't! I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay, Tom. It's okay. I'll go up to my room now and do some research on how I can make myself stand out from the other applicants. They thought I went up to my room, but I stayed in the hallway and heard them say,
That was uncalled for, Harold.
No, I'm sorry. I just want what's best for her.
I know, and we both know that Harvard is what's best for her. I don't want our little girl going to any other school. It's Harvard or bust. We just need to instill in her a sense of confidence is all. We'll do our part by keeping her focused. No playing till after homework.
No phone.
Or TV.
She can go out on weekends, but has to be home by 7.
That'll make it easy to keep her away from the parties.
And we'll take her to the museum once a month.
If she starts working, we'll put every dime in her college fund.
You need Harvard fun.
And absolutely no boyfriends allowed.
You're right. She'll thank us when she's older. I love you.
I love you too.
How old were you when this happened?
10, maybe 11.
You're joking.
No.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. At least my parents waited until I was in high school before they went all medieval and last about grades.
Jeez, Liz, no wonder you're so screwed up.
It's obvious we're all screwed up. Harvard or bust. I got a B on a quiz in AP World History. It's Harvard or bust. Do you know what a B stands for? It stands for bust!
Liz?
Harvard or bust.
She's about to go post.
Shut up, Clark.
Harvard or bust. Blair! Let go! Let go! Let go! Let go! Let go! Please! Stop! Stop! Let go! Let go!
Breathe.
All conform, all right? And not one of us is gonna have the guts to do anything about it. Not me, not Kira, not any of you! At the end of the day, we're alone. We have to look ourselves in the mirror and decide if our life is worth living. And I know you all think mine isn't, and I'm inclined to agree with you. But this isn't some cry out to be more popular. This is me facing facts. And the three of you just gave me a nice hard dose of reality. So thank you. I'm gonna go gravitate to my kind. You won't have to worry about the losers anymore.
Hey, whoa! All right.
I'm sorry.
For what?
This is all my should have just kept quiet like I always do. Because of me, Liz had a panic attack. Veronica's back to her old self. And now we all seem to hate each other even more than when we first got here.
I never left.
You weren't you when you hugged me.
Hey, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, because why would anyone hug me?
Veronica, put your feet down. Elizabeth is fine. This whole thing just got to her, and she's going to need a few minutes, but she'll be fine. I wanted to thank you all for reacting the way that you did. And I also have to say that I'm impressed. You actually took this assignment seriously. Well, seriously enough to at least discuss it. Now, Elizabeth hasn't given me any specific details, so your secrets are safe with her. She just told me a bit of what's been going on in here. I think that what you're doing is heroic. It takes a lot of courage to tell a group of people anything, let alone your darkest secrets. And it takes even more courage to listen and not to judge. Kudos to you, Hera. I know Elizabeth scared us all for a minute, but she really needed to talk to someone. And she trusted you all enough to let it out and to relieve some of the pressure. For what it's worth, thank you. And also, I wanted to apologize for my actions earlier. They were uncalled for. I'm not trying to change your minds or to get any of you on my side. I'm perfectly aware that I'll be out of a job come Monday and might even face some jail time, but I just wanted to apologize. I'm not expecting it to make a difference or...
Yeah, good, because, it won't, right?
No, Mark. I deserve that, but I am sorry. I'm going to let you all continue this if you're willing to. I still expect an essay by the time you leave today, and, well, you know where to find me if you need me.
Liz, you okay?
I'm okay. I'm fine. It was just a silly panic attack.
No, it wasn't silly. And don't worry, we're done with this.
What? No.
Yeah, we just thought you...
No, this has to continue. I'm asking for you all to continue. It was going so well. We were all actually getting along. Please don't stop on account of me. Please. Someone tell a story. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. We need to finish this. It's not fair to the four of us that already spilled our guts.
Look, Liz, while you were gone, Veronica ruined whatever bond we had going, so
Don't blame me, you self-righteous twit.
Hey, I went. Why don't you go and show us how brave you are?
I can't. I'm not ready. I'll never be ready.
Just what I thought.
Knock it off, Joy.
Would you stop telling everybody what to do?
I'm not telling
Could you all just shut up? God, your timing sucks.
Look, everyone, just calm down.
Please.
I don't have to calm down.
Joy, if you don't shut up...
What? You're going to hit me?
No.
Threat unfair isn't going to help, Mark.
You stay out of this state, Pop.
Can you please come up with something different to say about Charles? We get it. He's a little on the plus side.
Please stop. This isn't helping any of us.
Being in here with you losers wouldn't help anyone.
Maybe Veronica was right about you.
What?
We're all losers now, right?
Oh, give me a break.
Maybe Kathy and I should just go sit over here.
Okay, fine. I don't care.
Yes,
I
you
love
do.
You're the objective.
You can't even talk to me.
Hey, why don't you shut your mouth, girl, all right?
What?
I have an arranged marriage. Like, set to take place after I graduate college.
All right, what?
It's my turn to go, so I'm getting us back on track.
Kira, it's over. You don't
Listen, if you guys don't want to go because you chew chicken, that's fine. But I'm going to go because Elizabeth asked me to. So the least you all can do is not argue for like more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to tell you guys something that I've never told anyone before. Mainly because I don't have anyone to talk to.
Don't make us feel bad because you don't have any friends.
Did I ask you to feel bad for me? In fact, did I ever ask anything from any of you? You want to know why Veronica blew up at you guys? Because seeing the three of you talk amongst yourselves in that corner over there, Made her realize something that I've known all along. Come Monday afternoon when that lunch bell rings and everybody's scurries towards the cafeteria, I'm gonna do what I do every day. Walk into a crowded cafeteria and sit by myself. That's been my experience every day for a year now. And no, I'm not asking for your sympathy, and I definitely don't want you to try to find me and come sit with me, because quite frankly, the idea of that petrifies me. You know, there's nothing worse than going through high school and making friends and still having nothing to say. Ignorance is bliss, and I'm not gonna give myself that chance to fail. So I'm glad I know my place in the high school pecking order. So Mark, you think you can shut up for more than 5 seconds so I can tell my sob story? Or are you gonna keep being a prick all day?
What I said.
Go ahead, Kira.
Okay. Listen, I really want to go to school here in America. I thought you'd understand that. I know how long you've been waiting. I've been waiting just as long. Listen, I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, I'm sorry, it was a joke. Calm down, it won't happen again. Oh, hey, before I forget, your birthday's coming up pretty soon, right? Think you're finally gonna get a webcam? I just want to know if you're as handsome as you sound, that's all. Okay, well, I'll see if my parents can send you one. All right. Well, I guess I'll talk to you again next year. All right. Bye.
Honey, why are his looks so important to you?
Well, I don't know. Looks are important here in America. I'm not saying that it's right, but I have fully submersed myself in the culture that I've grown up in, and you can't be mad at me for that.
I didn't see your mother till the day we married.
That's the day I realized looks were important in India too. I wanted to go running for the hills.
Ha ha, very funny.
I think Hira has a point though, especially with all of this technology nowadays. They haven't even sent us a picture of him. He knows what Hira looks like. Why can't his father return the favor?
Because they're poor, and you both know that. Look, this marriage is going to be very, very beneficial for both our families. Hira is going to be very successful and make lots of money, and his family is going to help us settle back in India once we retire from our worthless jobs here in America.
I answer phone calls for important people. Don't tell me my job's worthless.
Why is everything a joke to you?
I couldn't crack a smile my entire childhood. Then I married you, and you brought me here. And it turns out I'm pretty damn funny, so don't crush my dreams.
Okay, I give up. I'm gonna go do what all other Americans do and get poo-faced. I can't say the word in front of you because you're a child.
Yeah, but boo face.
Leave me alone.
Okay, honey, you have fun. Just make sure to clean up before coming to bed. I don't want the smell of poo in my room.
Ugh.
You should just stand up or something, Mom.
Yeah, I'm sure your father would love that. Hira, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to tell your father that I asked you, okay?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Do you really want to marry this boy in India?
Well, yeah, I mean, Dad wants me to.
That isn't what I asked you, honey.
I mean, it'll make things a lot easier.
Well, what about love?
Hey, no offense, but I'm not exactly having the best time with guys here.
Oh, you're young. Things will change.
No, it won't, Mom. That's just something you have to say because you're my mom.
Maybe so, but don't you at least want to give love a chance?
Not really. Mom, look, I'm 14 years old and I already know who I'm gonna marry. And it's not like some teenage puppy love nonsense. I'm actually gonna marry this guy. And now I can focus on more important things. Plus, you and Dad did it and it worked out for you guys.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Look, Hira, I love you, and I've learned to love your father. But I'm not, nor have I ever been, in love with him.
Wow, okay, I'm sorry. How can you say that? Because you seem so happy.
Oh, I am happy. Your father is a great man, and he's a great father to you. But he's about as romantic as a cactus on a cold winter's night.
sorry, this is a bit much. What are you trying to tell me?
I'm saying, if you don't want to marry this boy, if you don't want your whole life figured out before you even have a chance of figuring it out for yourself, if you want a shot at real, true, pure, beautiful love, then I understand. And I think that if you feel that way, you should do something about it. Because I never did. And I regret it. I mean, you're going to be a doctor. You like models? You could have 3 of them. I don't know what you want, honey, but I think you should figure it out. Because I never bothered trying until it was too late. I don't want to go back to India when I retire. I'm sorry, but I don't. The freedoms in America have given me life, and I want to stay here. I don't know if that's selfish or not, but it's how I feel. How do you feel, honey?
I guess you're doing
Oh, okay, of course. Please don't tell your father I said anything.
Yeah, I won't.
I love you, Hira. I was just trying to let you know I support your decisions, whatever they may be.
Yeah, I know, Mom. Thanks.
Have a good day at school, honey. And don't kiss your father goodbye. He might still have poo on his lips.
Sure you're not too poo-faced to drive, Dad?
Very funny.
Hey, Dad, can I ask you something?
Of course. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Do you have any regrets?
What's there to regret besides my job? LOL.
Yeah, never mind, I'm sorry. Anyways, how about Mom?
Do I regret your mother? Of course not. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Next to you, of course. I'll never forget the day I saw her for the first time. She was beautiful. Still is. No way a woman like that would have given me a second look without my parents arranging it. I'm very thankful to them. And I'm glad the marriage helped both our families. I can't wait to go back to India and back to all the traditions and values that are important to our culture.
Do you think Mom wants to go back to India?
Of course. Why wouldn't she?
I mean, have you ever asked her?
Honey, where is this coming from? Look, you just need to focus on you and your future. Your mother and I have everything figured out.
Well, Dad, it's just that I think you might be wrong about Mom.
Why do you think that?
Because she told me last night.
She told you she didn't want to move back to India?
Yeah, she did.
Did she say anything else?
No, actually she told me not to even bring it up. I just figured you'd understand and like start a conversation, you know.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, hon.
Dad, don't be mad.
Have a good day, hon.
You too. That was a year ago. I came home that day to my parents arguing, and nothing's been the same ever since. Family's in a 6-hour routine, and Dad even sleeps on the couch now. You know, I'll never forget the look on my mom's face when I came home that day. All the hurt and betrayal that she felt. She made me feel that in one look. I ruined everything.
What is it with people betraying their mothers?
Probably because we're too scared of our dads. I mean, no, you guys are all... Damn it.
Are you still gonna marry that guy in India?
I don't really have the courage not to.
What about what your mother said?
Well, I mean, it casts some doubts for me, but I actually received a picture of him about a couple of weeks ago, and he's pretty handsome. So I'll just go to school here, and when I graduate, we'll get married, and the rest is history.
Yeah, but you can't just...
Actually, I can. It's about time I finally do something right for the family.
Thank you for sharing with us. I don't know about everyone else, but I am gonna find you in the cafeteria on Monday. I won't say a word until you do. I'll just sit there with you, whether we talk or not. You too.
Yeah, no offense, ladies, but I'll really want to see it.
So I guess we're done here, yeah?
No, we're not. I'm not gonna back down. We all started this thing together, and I think we should all go through with this. As you all know by now, I hate my sister. She's always been everyone's favorite. Parents, teachers, peers, potential boyfriends. I'm stuck living in her shadow because she decided to parade around half naked in magazines. It's pathetic. So here goes my story. Hey, Dad. Oh God, what did I do now?
Have a seat, Pam.
Is that my sketchbook?
Have a seat. When were you going to tell me
Tell you what?
that you're applying to colleges out of state?
What business is it of yours?
Of course it's my business. Who do you think is going to pay for this?
I got in?
That's not the point. The point is, why do you always do things behind my back?
Why do you always go in my room and take my stuff?
Don't talk back to me. Seriously, why didn't you tell me?
Because you don't support me. You can't stand me and what I want to do with my life.
If you mean wasting your life, then I'd have to agree with you. This is a second-rate art school. When the hell did you get into art?
Really? You haven't noticed all of the paintings hanging in my room that are mine? I'm sorry if I don't hang half-naked pictures of men in my room like my sister does.
Don't bring her into this. This has nothing to do with
It
her.
always has something to do with her. At least I want to go to college.
She didn't have to. Your sister was responsible and smart and talented enough to make it without having to go. And you know, this sketchbook is another thing. You have a man with what I'm assuming are olives for eyes? Yeah, and this looks like Colonel Sanders with pigtails. And this thing looks like... Honey, I didn't mean to upset you. It's just that with your grades, you could be anything. A doctor, a lawyer. You've got the brains, sweetheart. Don't waste them.
She got the looks.
What?
I got the brains and my sister got the looks. You forgot to mention that, Dad.
Why do you always bring her up?
Because the whole world always brings her up. I want to get out of this state. I want to go to college to get better at art. I want to use my imagination to create new things, thoughts, and ideas. I want to do something original. Because no one in this family has done anything creative since Mom left.
Don't bring her into this. She left us. I'm still here.
She probably left because you sucked all of her hopes and dreams away.
Go to your room.
Give me my sketchbook back and I will.
This is so important to you. This little
No, Dad, I'm
book
sorry.
full of garbage.
I didn't mean
You wanna
to
hurt
do
me?
that. It's all
I'll hurt
it's
you
all
right
it's
back.
No, Dad, please stop it.
And you can kiss your little artsy college goodbye too, because I'm not paying for it. Do you hear me? Dreams don't come true for people in this family. Your precious mother taught that to me. But they came true for your sister because she wasn't a little smartass like you are.
My sister came in town a few weeks later. I did nothing but wake up, eat, go to school, and go to bed. My dad never said another word to me. She tried coming to my room to cheer me up.
Hey sis, you got a minute?
Go away.
Come on now, that's no way to talk to your elders.
Please, go away.
You know, you didn't always hate me. We used to get along great, like those cute little sisters from Frozen.
Don't
Start singing. Do you want to build a snowman?
Look, Dad told me what happened a few weeks ago. Do you want to talk about it? What is there to talk about? You get to live the life you want, and I have to stay here and become a lawyer or something.
I was hoping you could become a doctor.
I'm gonna need some cheap plastic surgery if I'm gonna keep modeling a little longer than I should. Okay, I get it. You're grumpy. I love you, Pam. I really do. Only because you have to. Hey, don't tell me why I love you, all right? Okay, okay. I love you because you're my sister, my family. I love you for your brains and determination. I love you for having the guts to go out and do something, even when everyone else in the world says you can't. I love your sass. I love you because you're a great freaking person. That's why I love you. That's why I miss you.
Well, sis, you're the only one in the world that feels that way. It's funny, because that's how guys feel about you, and they haven't even met you. Every guy I talk to somehow manages to bring you up in conversation. And Dad thinks rainbows and butterflies pour out of your ass. I'm just stuck here, living in your shadow. It wasn't a fair fight, but I fought it and lost. And truth be told, I love you too. I just wish you weren't you.
I'm sorry, Pam. I didn't start modeling to hurt you. I just had
The opportunity and took it. Yeah. Look, I've accepted the fact that I'm gonna be in your shadow for the rest of my existence. So we're fine. You just keep on keeping on and enjoy the men, money, yachts, and whatever. And I'll just sit here and waste away in a frumpy sweater, wishing to meet the one person in this free world who has no idea who you are. And I'll accumulate lots of cats in the process.
Good night. Pam, please don't.
Stop it! You do not just get to come in here and magically become my sister because I feel like crap, okay? I don't need your pity. And God knows we wouldn't want you to mess up your mascara. Look, I have been fine without you since I was 12, and you decided to make out with your boyfriend in that museum instead of watching me. Or that time that you pushed me out of a tree and broke my leg because I said that the guy you liked was gross. Or that time that you couldn't even make it to my birthday party because you had work. You're so pathetic. You've been photoshopped so many times. I don't even know why they need you anymore. So why don't you just go have a nice, healthy carrot for dinner and leave me alone?
I'm sorry,